Hello and God bless everybody. Look like I'm gonna be eating my words today. Now, before people say, oh, he's a raging hypocrite. How dare you be a Pokemon fan now after how much you criticized the series? I criticized it because I wanted a better game. Just because you criticize a game doesn't mean you're not a fan. I hate people that think, oh, you can't criticize games. You gotta eat up every slop they give you. And I have people like that around me. I have people like that in my family. Then we gotta eat up every slop every game gets me. I cannot criticize any little thing about it. I cannot criticize things about it because if I criticize something about it, I'm too negative. But it's over positivity. So. But actually, for once, I actually am glad Pokemon is taking their time with this game. What are we talking about? This right here. Pokemon Winds and Waves. Pokemon Winds and Waves. Pokemon Winds and Waves was announced. We already knew about Winds and Waves being in development for a while. It was the worst kept secret around. Very new was in development. We saw leaked footage of it being in development for a while, but now it's pretty much confirmed. Winds and Waves is coming, and it's coming next year. That's probably the most exciting thing about it, that they're not releasing it for the 30th anniversary. They're actually taking their time with it. They're actually making sure it will be a good, polished game. And not like Scarlet and Violet. Scarlet and Violet was a crap show. Even Legends EA was a little bit of a crap show. So they're actually taking their time with this one, make sure it's really polished, and it actually looks like a modern game for once. Like some of the physics in this game, some of the graphical styles, it looks like a modern game. It looks like what we wanted in Pokemon back since Breath of the Wild release. Wanted that for Pokemon. Look, Game Freak's actually doing it. Game Freak's actually showing why not only just for Beast and Reincarnation, they're bringing now their A game with Pokemon. And this is what we wanted for the longest. This is what the true Pokemon fans were asking for the longest. This is what they were asking. And you had all these people, like people around me saying, no, we aren't asking for that. No, you just gotta eat child slop, gotta eat turds. We're tired of eating turds. We want to eat a fine steak. We want to eat a 5-course meal. And look at this. This is like a 5-course meal. This looks amazing. The graphics, the way. The ocean, the physics, everything looks amazing. This is what we wanted in a Pokemon game since the Switch, since it went console on the Switch. And now we're getting it with the Switch 2 Pokemon Winds and Waves. I'm totally excited. This has got me excited. Now, as far as starters go, I'm more leaning towards the fire and water starter. Well, I've always been a water starter, so I might get the water starter again. But this looks amazing. This looks like everything pretty much we wanted, and we're even getting the dive mechanic back from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. We're actually able to dive again into the water and go underwater. Even the underwater looks amazing. I don't get why Game Freak couldn't do this a way long time ago with Pokemon, but now they've gotten all the criticism, that they've gotten all the people that criticize them for the crap show that was Scarlet and Violet. They're actually taking their time with this game, and it's not releasing this year. It's releasing next year. Now I'm hoping to release it towards the end of next year, so you can have it be as close to a polished game as possible. That is what I wanted. This is what we wanted in a Pokemon game. People that say, oh, you guys are just overly complaining. You guys are just overly complaining about everything. No, we wanted this in a Pokemon game. This is what fans have wanted since it went consoles. This is what I dreamed Pokemon being like when I was a kid when it would go consoles. This is what I dreamed it being like whenever it would reach the HD era. This is what I dreamed Pokemon would be like. A Breath of the Wild inspired Pokemon game. And not everybody, I already know I'm gonna get the, if he watches this, he's just a hypocrite. He's just a hypocrite. I'm not a hypocrite. I wanted, this is what I wanted from the start. This is why I didn't like Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, those of you are like, oh no, they're gonna eat all the crap. No, I'm not. We're eating a 5-course meal tonight. Game Freak, I'm excited for Beast and Reincarnation. I'm glad Game Freak being the same 18 that brought Beast and Reincarnation to Pokemon. I'm glad they're bringing that to Pokemon. So yeah, this has got me totally excited. This is everything I wanted in Pokemon. Heck, I'm glad I skipped over Legends ZA. Legends ZA I wasn't interested in. It was mediocre at best. This is like, it's actually gonna be an actual true evolution of the Pokemon game. What it should have been on the Switch 1, but it wasn't because Game Freak like technical limitations. No, you could have did great things on Switch 1. I mean, Nintendo, Monolith Soft did it good with Xenoblade Chronicles. Nintendo did go with Breath of the Wild and Mario. You were just lazy on the Switch 1, but you're actually not being lazy this time, Game Freak, because you got enough criticism. Got enough criticism from fans. Fans told you they didn't like what you were doing, so now you're making it better. You're not actually releasing it for the Nintendo's actually, and I'm glad Nintendo's allowing them to take their time. And I'll be like, look, we're gonna release this for the 30th anniversary. No, they're telling them take their time, release it next year in 2027. Because that's what everyone thought. It was gonna release this year in 2026 for the 30th anniversary. I'm glad they're pushing it till next year. So that means next year we're gonna be eating good with Pokemon. I mean, I still don't like my other Pokemon creature catchers. I still like Digimon a little bit more because Digimon's matured with me. But I'm still happy that Pokemon is actually turning out to be a good game this time around. Now, as far as everything else goes from that presents, I think I care less about anything else from that presents. I don't care about Pokemon Champions. I don't care about Pocket. I don't care about the TCG. I don't care about Cafe. All that other stuff just could, pretty much all that could have been an email. I hate to say it, all that could have been an email. Then they could have just showed this off all by itself and it would have still rocked the internet. So yeah, I'm super excited for that. I'm gonna be eating my words. I probably will be buying Wind and Waves. I'll probably be buying Waves, if anything. I'm super excited. I mean, this is what I wanted from Pokemon. I agree with RGT85 and beat 'em ups that this is what we wanted from Pokemon from the start. So yeah. This got me totally excited. I'm glad Game Freak is taking their time with this one. But yeah, this has been me, Uncle Shao, saying God bless, take care, and I hope to catch you guys for my next one. Peace out.